And she's machine broken. That is a terrible. No, it doesn't. Okay. And she's dead. She's in the back row. And she's stunned. He's so good because he stuns a lot. And when did you get, baby girl, who hit you? When did you get hit? I don't remember this. It should bring him down to tranquil. And then he attacks me. And then I attack back. No, what it... Yeah. That's the Wrath, the way that the Wrath counter. I know why that happened, but very unfortunate. Yeah, see, look, she's so good.
Don't tell nobody.
Yeah. Yeah, look at that, guys. Complete broken character, top tier, raising into the no. What's going on, guys? It's your boy Cash, and we are here today with GRIESEL. As you guys know, in the video, rest in peace Dragon Blood, which is having some people really enjoy it, and then there's some people that are really mad. Most people are just mad at the title. But the reason I'm covering this character is I think that I purposely didn't want to focus too much on her. I wanted to just mention that she is a good character, that she's, you know, one of the legendaries that I think you guys should be looking out for. And if you look in here, there are a ton of legendary characters, and I feel like they don't get as much recognition for half the stuff that they can possibly do. I mean, we'd have to invest into them and a lot of people don't want to invest in them when they pretty much, when you look at the way that the summoning works in this game, you're going to get faded characters, and when you get more faded characters, a lot of these other ones kind of fall to the wayside. So I was looking for ways that the legendaries can help with the PvP meta, because I feel like everyone is in agreement that the PvE of the game is fantastic. I love the fact that the normal grind doesn't cost stamina in this game. So the dailies, the challenges that you have to do don't cost stamina. The only thing that costs stamina is exploration, which is another resource grind, but it's necessary as well. You have to do it. I mean, if you want to progress your account, you have to do it. The labyrinth is another thing that costs stamina. But if I'm not mistaken, that's kind of it. A lot of issues that these other games have is that stamina to enjoy it. Now, to be fair, sometimes people do everything they need to do in their account and then they're done. They do it within like 30 minutes to an hour and then they're done. So I understand that argument as well, but I think that right now, PvE wise, the game is fine. But PvP, I think that we need more answers to what we're seeing out there. I don't give a damn what the meta is. If it magically turns back to AoE, which I'm predicting that it will when all the Dragon Blood characters come out, I think that AoE will be something a little bit more consistent, because you can focus one Dragon Blood all day and then just nuke the rest of the team once you have enough mana. I definitely see that that is an option, but you know, it could change. Maybe that won't be an option. Maybe it depends on what the skills are. I don't know what the skills are of the other characters. But anyway, I digress. What we're here to talk about is how this character can help out in the meta, how this character can help out even when they're not facing the meta, when you're facing characters that are just, you know, out and about. So first and foremost, let's look at her stats. I do have her at 5-star because I think that if you want to take a character seriously, you add a 5-star. That's when they unlock their elemental passive. That's when they get dramatically, you know, somewhat useful. You can see her speed is 51.
You're too slow.
That's some doo-doo speed, and it actually helps out. Being fast sometimes is detrimental. I'd rather her go later in her turn, so her S2 is up, and I don't, funny I say S2 when it's like technically they only have 2 skills, but when her barrier is up, we'll look at that in a second. I like it when her barrier is at least available or her blind is at least available. I like one or the two to come up. That's the good thing about supports. That's the usually good thing about supports is that, you know, supports or tanks is that when their turn does go, they're doing something useful. If you avoid hitting a tank, usually they're just auto attacking, and it's like, why did I put you here? So yeah, I hope that makes sense to you guys. So another good thing that you guys want to look at is that the block is 210. The higher the block, obviously the higher the chance of the block, and then you have block defense rate. Would that be that? Another mystery, guys. Help me out with that one. So I'm just clicking through and I'm looking at, you know, look at her block. is 30, and I don't see her block like pretty much ever at all. Like usually she's taking full damage, but it's like 50% defense rate. I'm assuming that the block is the ability, like sorry, not the ability, but the chance in which you have a chance to block, and then 50% is how much it reduces. It reduces 50% of the damage. I think that that's how you're supposed to read it. I'm pretty sure, because he blocks a lot. Look at that, 390, blocks a shit ton. I also don't know what luck does in this game. I'm not gonna claim that I know everything in the game. I don't. But if I ever find out something, or I share it. When I found out about burst, I shared it. You know? Back to baby girl. As you can see, her dodge is 99. Let's go to like someone like Jin, 110. So 99 is actually pretty good. Hit being 100 seems to be pretty consistent with most characters. I've seen it deviate, like yeah, this one's 101, but they're all pretty much in that ballpark. They usually don't deviate too much from that. Crit hit is 120, so it's like, it's okay. But again, she's not gonna be like doing much damage at all. I hope you guys understand that as well. She's not there for the DPS. She's not there for the smoke. She's there for her 2 skills, which we will go look at. This is an auto attack. He just chucks the spear and calls it back, which is pretty cool. I actually like characters like that. I used to see characters like that in Fire Emblem. Used to always love that. Yank, give me that back. Cool. But she has protect, and the cool thing about protect too, or protect anything, but usually it's just the protect, grants share health to an ally with the lowest maximum health. So the squishiest character in your team, and heals their health by 30% of the caster's current health at the beginning of the round. It gives healing to your lowest health character, so when they take damage, you will also take damage. That's what share health is. They share damage, they don't share HP. That makes no sense. They share damage. So what's really cool about having this on a tank is that it increases their ability to gain mana. So when there's AoEs, when there's, you know, or they're like, oh, I need to kill that thing in the back, she will take some of the damage as well. And on top of that, she's gonna gain mana for it. Also, they also have gain mana, gain 1 mana if health of target is less than 20%. Cool. I'm gonna hope that I can showcase that a little bit more, because it does seem as though like you'll gain 2 mana in certain situations, but we'll do a little bit of testing. Hopefully I can show that to you guys. Next up is going to be the Blessing of the Blue Deer, which only blesses the back row, but obviously if everyone in the back row is dead and then you only have his front row, it will bless the front row as well. Grants a barrier of 18% of own max health to all back row allies. Boom, nice and easy. This is what I was talking about before, is that it's really good to have a skill that does not attack in the Dragon Blood meta. If you can have a character, doesn't necessarily have to be her, but it's very easy to skip 2 turns if you are going right after, or if you are going directly before the enemy. So as you can see, she doesn't have thrust or anything like that, so she's not going to attack back if she gets hit. So all you need is for the enemy to go. No one counterattacks them at all. She can go, she can do this for 1 mana. Boom, boom, lock it up case. The Dragon Blood stacks are now reset. So this is just like I was saying, like you kind of want to start running supports in the meta, or a character at least that has the non-attack skill, just so you can increase your chances of not everyone attacking on their turn and lower the risk of keeping the stacks up. Next up is going to be the Grassland Hunting. Is pretty much the move that I think gives her that super duper edge. It does 300% damage, but it doesn't really matter. It's all about the blind, and the blind is 6 turns. So first of all, get on the horse. Look at that hunting. Where you at? There you at. You can jump off this. Accuracy. That's what I'm talking about. And there goes the blind debuff. It's funny, usually they have it like they'll attack me back and you'll see them missing. So what happens here is that now the character is blind and all their attacks will miss. And we can go back and make sure we look at that. Right here in our lovely battle guide, we're gonna go to battle effects and we see blind. All attacks miss while the effect lasts. So this has a lot of flexibility, and it does suck that she's like the only character that kind of has it outside of the Banger family, who has to do it in a very specific way, and it's usually not going to be on the character. Like the heart strike is not going to be on the character that you always want it to be on, because it just goes after a certain criteria, which if I'm not mistaken is highest HP on their team. So the heart strike is going on the highest HP. So if there's a bunch of squishy Dragon Bloods, then it's not gonna go on them. I hope people understand that. I know a lot of people are saying like that's one of the best things, but it's not. It's going on the highest HP, so you might be able to get a quick kill, like possibly on Anna, you know, because it keeps going every time it transfers to the highest HP. But you might not be able to get those squishy, annoying ones in the back. So this one, at least with her, you can target whoever you want, provided you're not provoked, and you can at least force that character to miss attacks. Now, yes, it works on Wrath, and that's awesome, but it works on everything that they do. It's gonna work on the counters that they have, the counter thrust, any skills that they do. This is a really good potential. Like I said, depending on when the skills line up, you count your 6 turns. If you see the Bathory is about to obliterate the fuck out of you, you might want to prioritize that before prioritizing, you know, that Dragon Blood that has low stacks or no stacks at all. You know, like if she gets attacked enough times, especially with the protect, you have a duty, but you have a obligation to protect your team, and the ability to protect your team to that level that they miss, literally will miss you, that's strong. And I think that that's what I was really trying to emphasize, is how strong that is. A targeted blind, not a situational, well, hopefully it goes on to that character that I want after I kill. No, you say I want to take that character out. Now let's be real here. Can they dodge it? Yes, it is dodgeable. You can blind the character that's trying to blind you, like the super meta. Yeah, and also provoke. Like I said, if you get provoked, you are screwed. You're gonna blind the tank, and that means absolutely nothing. My thing is, what I want to start seeing is people to start having to respect status effect, and that's everything in this first bar here: the freeze, stuns, confuse, paralyze, shock, petrify, silence. No one's really using silence, you know. And boom, share health isn't. 30% of damage dealt to the target is dealt to self instead. So you will take 1 hit, right? That character will take a hit, and you'll gain mana of it, and then also you'll gain mana if that other situation occurs. These characters don't get enough credit, man. They really don't. Like, I think that that's really good. I honestly do. That on her first turn, she can do that, and then depending on how many AoEs, depending on how many times she's targeted, or another character, I just wanted to just drive that home. And we're gonna get into some PvP matches as well. And I know I've been rambling a lot, so I'm gonna try my best to showcase her in a couple of fights and just utilize all that stuff together. Am I gonna get a win every fight? No, of course not. But it's all about options. And I think that that's the biggest thing when it comes down to games. You don't want your player base to feel as though they can only do something one way. We'll do at least 1 Dragon Blood. I'll record it and make sure I get 1 Dragon Blood in it. And see, the difference of this comp is that it's not as strong. So it's like, I'm gonna be able to just go in and attack who I want. There's no provoker, there's no... You know, this is very easy. Now, do I feel the need to blind anyone? Not really. There's no reason to go for a blind right now. As long as I avoid Rudley, so he can't lightning strike or something like that, I should be fine. So we're just gonna keep focusing. Oh no, wait, how did he get? Oh, because someone was low HP on my team. Do I go first before him? I do get to go first. And this is kind of one of those situations, like, do I kill out the Rudley before he kills out one of my units, or do I kill out the Dragon Blood? And honestly, I think that it's better to just kill Rudley. The Dragon Blood character is not... He blocked it. Do I counter? Do I kill him in the counter? Okay, I do. The Dragon Blood character, for all intents and purposes, usually I can leave them alone for a while. Sometimes they do force you to do it. I think that people should be using like more of the protect, and maybe force you to get damage and force damage onto the Dragon Blood character. And she got absolutely destroyed. She needs better gear, man. I need to change her Guardian Stone. I need to change her. I need to make her tankier. Like, it's too much. It's too much.
Eventually.
And this fight's pretty much over. And once again, he gets killed way too early. And I think it's also because of the protect. And now, a really cool thing that I didn't get to see, or actually didn't know myself, was that she actually, when she comes back alive, she goes right back to protecting that character, which is actually pretty cool. Yeah, see, look, she's so good. Yeah. Yeah, look at that, guys. complete broken character, top tier, raising into the no. The problem is that I'm at a level where I do, even if I want to showcase stuff, like even I had the same issue with Sharpie. Though I had a good argument for how she can still reset, is that mine wasn't strong enough to, one, survive, and then two, actually get the kills that I was saying that she was able to do. Same issue that I'm having here is that really hard to have her survive with the amount of damage the people are putting out right now. I'm drastically under, because I only invested into her just to see how the nature mana gain works, but I didn't invest into her where you know, I'm gonna give her, you know, the double mana bar and stuff like that. I still got to work on Rudley. I still got to work on my Anastasia and things of that nature. She's not a priority for me. She should be a priority for anyone. Oh my God, Heart Strike. So, oh yeah, so we can kind of see that. Oh, and he Heart Strike again, the highest HP character. We were talking about this. I kind of want to let him. I kind of want to let him fuck my Anastasia. Oh God. So this is the time where we actually get the turn 1 blockage, which is nice. I wasn't able to get that before for a couple of the matches I was doing. They weren't hitting the other character, they weren't hitting her. Now they're beating. Why are they beating up on her so bad? I don't get it. I'm trying to take out. Oh no, I didn't know he had provoke. That's actually really bad. The reason why that's bad is because I could have waited until I had a stronger attack to before this would even trigger, and now I have to deal with it in some sort of way. And well, we know he doesn't have thrust, so I'm just gonna go for the heal. There we go, mitigated some of that damage. We're gonna see if we can go for the burst here. I do want to see how well he does, but the problem is that there's no guarantee that he's. I'd rather do it in a match. Maybe we should find a way that we can do some player matches so we can test some stuff out. Because there's no way I can guarantee that he's gonna focus my Anastasia, if that makes any sense. He's gonna go. Definitely want to kill out her because I think she has the most Dragon Blood stacks on her, and we did nothing. All right, so I should have just went on other dude. Oh no, he's not doing AoE. What am I talking about? Okay, goes on Anna. There's not too many stacks out there. Okay, so now there's a decent amount. Now he has the shields. Everyone has the shields now. Ooh, okay. So this is really good, right? He has her AoE up. And then we're gonna blind her. Provided that it hits. Provided that it hits. It did hit. Okay. And she didn't even do the AoE. Do they have the AI to not maybe wait until she has like full mana and then they do the burst? That'd be interesting. I think that that's actually interesting. Also notice that even though the little squirrel is actually dead, they still have still got whatchamacallit trying to kill me. They still have the Heart Strike passive, which is actually good to know because I didn't know that. Is that if you can even get the Heart Strike out there, you don't even the character can die for all that matters. Okay, so he's just full healed her. So she should still be blind, and I still have my thing up. Going for the heal because I saw that Rudley was low. Okay, nice. Okay, burst. We're gonna burst. Looking at the timeline, we should be able to burst Anastasia. And this is kind of what I was just saying, is that I have a very laid back, slightly more laid back strategy. I'm not literally trying to nuke everything. I don't have a strong AoE character. I think technically if I were to level Sabrina, I would be able to use her burst. She has a burst. Okay. Now, and this is why I've been saying that counter is a little bit counterintuitive. You would it's just a little bit kind of messed up because the issue that I have with counter is that look how many blood stacks he just got from my 2 counters plus my own wrath because I have it on my team. It's like you have to, I think the way that you have to gear your team to not mess with Dragon Blood is nice. So we get the hit here, and here it is. AoE dodging. This should be fucking hilarious.
Take it back now, y'all.
Oh, my fucking heart. He's gonna be able to do it again because we have low health characters. And thanks for making that decision for me. Then we have him. We should be able to snipe out here. Good. He's going up, but we have our snipe. Hopefully this is not a super strong shield. I do not remember. But it's not like I can't not attack him. I have to attack him, so I might as well come on with the gusto. Ooh. There we go. That's a proper showcase. That is a proper showcase. I have one nuker. I think technically Sabrina could be an even better nuker on my team, if I'm being honest. It showcased how effective she is and utilizing the blind whenever you kind of need it. I didn't need to blind a Dragon Blood character, and that's kind of what I've been trying to say. Is like it's not just the drag, because yeah, maybe one day there'll be 5 Dragon Bloods and they'll be like, hey, derp derp. But I had to deal with the AoE characters first. So if I could blind the AoE characters, I can stay in the fight longer, avoid the Dragon Bloods completely, but still have a way to deal with them later. All about like crafting this perfect team, like I think I have to eventually take counter off my team. If you want to have a good shot at Dragon Blood, fighting against Dragon Blood, you might have to take counter off your team. It does work in certain scenarios. I think Final Hit is better, because Final Hit only triggers after they take damage, they hit you back, and then you drill into them. I think that the Final Hit is a little bit better for the meta that's out there right now. And this is just more from learning and experiencing different things, different situations. And I'm sharing that with you guys. As soon as I find out something, you guys are gonna know about it. Like, is blind fucking the cure for cancer? No, it's no. But it's a way to help you in these fights. GRIESEL is an amazing character in the current meta, because of the fact that people are bringing nukers, because they're bringing AoE nukers as well, and because they're bringing Dragon Blood. She kind of covers all that shit. She just needs to survive. She gets her turn, you know, but if she's getting broken all the time, you know, you have to invest in her. And I think that that's really hard for a lot of people to do when they do have these other faded characters. So I understand if you guys don't want to build on this unit. I personally will. But anywho, hope you guys enjoyed the video. Like, comment, and subscribe. All we want, especially when it's not real-time PvP, is to win. I'm trying to win just like you try to win, you know? So when we see certain cops, I want to know what to do. You want to know what to do. You know, we get the money, we get the ZEUZ, we get the summons, we get the characters, and we're all happy. That's if people don't know, I'm just for the game and for the community, bro. That's all I'm here for. And all you gotta know is that every day at the casino is your lucky day, and I will see you guys in the next video.